Welcome back to. Sorry, I have my allergies. I couldn't record for a bit. Part 3 of The Haunter and Part 4 will be out tomorrow. I think. Are we at Part 1? No, we're at Part 2. Part 2. How come Part 2 is always longer than Part 1? Someone explain this to me. Part 2, Halloween Night. Chapter 7. Halloween was a ship, and this is going to be just me reading. You're watching me read. Next one will be audio. Chapter 7. Halloween was a shivery, windy night with a low blanket of rain clouds blocking the moonlight. The sky was an eerie purple, just right before Halloween or a horror movie. I felt a few cold raindrops on my foreheads. Buzzy and I walked to Marple House. A group of little kids in mummy and jetty knight and princess costumes were running down the driveway from the Kochman house on the corner. They were laughing, swinging their trick-or-treat bags as they raced to the next house. Suddenly I had a heavy feeling in my stomach. I knew I was totally jealous of them. Wouldn't it be better to have fun on Halloween instead of risking your life searching out the ghost of the burned-up dead kid inside a cold, damp house? Buzzy raised his phone to show me a photo of Frizzy, his dog, in some kind of bright red lobster costume. We dress him up every year, Buzzy said. Look, I think he likes it. The dog looked totally humiliated. I can't say it for some reason. Dog looked totally humiliated. I don't think I ever said that word before. I don't even know how to say it. That's the problem. Yeah, I never said that word before. No, I know the word. I just never said it before. And I don't know how to say it. He could barely raise his head, but I didn't say that to Buzzy. Why spoil his fun? I promised my mom I'd call every hour on the hour, Buzzy said. She said I had to call so she'd know I'm okay. What if our phones don't work in our house? I said. There can't be any Wi-Fi. What if there's no cell service either? Buzzy frowned at me. You're a serious warrior. Tell me something I don't know, I muttered. Okay, so I'm a warrior. So what? Sammy, did you ever think that maybe spending the night in a haunted house could be fun? No, I said. I never thought it. We crossed Mulberry. The trees in the lot across the street were swaying from side to side in the gustling wind. A soft rain powdered the sidewalk. I pulled on my hood. I've had nightmares every night about this, I said. Don't laugh at me, Buzzy. I wasn't going to laugh, he said. I've had really frightening nightmares, I confess. The kind where you wake up dripping with sweat and squeezing your pillow. About the Marple House? I nodded. Yes, and about the ghost boy. Sammy, come on, Buzzy gave me a gentle shove. Do you really believe he's in there? I stopped. The Marple House came into view, rising black against the strange purple sky. I don't know what I believe, Buzzy, I stammered. Just relax. It's Halloween, Buzzy said, giving me a push forward. You'll be able to tell your grandchildren you spent Halloween in a real haunted house. Huh? I stared at him. Grandchildren? I'm 12 years old. I just want to live till I'm 13. Wait, so you're gonna... He laughed. A couple weeks ago, something happened to me here, I said. I pointed to the house. I was standing across the street and I saw something in the house. Buzzy squinted at me. What did you see? A face. I think I saw a face. A boy's face. In the window at the top of the house. I pointed. Way up there. We walked closer to the house. The swirling wind sent dead, brown leaves dancing around our feet. The trees began to whisper. A bird called. It was as if the whole block had suddenly come alive. Sammy, think about it, Buzzy said. A ghost in the daytime sticks his head out the window and watches you? Well, sorta. It sounds crazy, but... Yes. Crazy, Buzzy said. It was one of your dreams. It didn't happen. You dreamed it. I stopped walking. I grabbed Buzzy's soda. Look. He followed my gaze to the top of the house. Do you see it? I whispered. A green light? In that window up there? Buzzy stopped and his mouth dropped open. The rough windows of the house were all dark, except for the top window where a pulsing green light floated out. And inside the light I could see a shadow, very still, the shadow of someone peering out from the eerie green. Do you see it too? I whispered. Buzzy nodded. Yes, I see it. You see it too? I'm not making it up. That's the same window, I stammered. Do you think... I don't know what to think, Buzzy said. We stood frozen, staring up at the window. The green light flickered and shifted, but the shadow inside it didn't move. Suddenly, I had an idea. My dad's GoPro. I pulled it out from my coat pocket. I can take a video, I said. Buzzy lowered his eyes to the camera. What is that? It's a GoPro, hero. My dad's. Awesome. Hurry. Maybe we can make a video of the ghost before we even go into the house. The others won't believe it. I couldn't stop the little camera from shaking. I had to grip it in both hands to keep it steady. My heart began to pound in my chest, and a chill froze the back of my neck. I pointed the lens to the top of the house. My finger fumbled for a record button. In the tiny window, the pulsing green light appeared to grow brighter. The shadow inside the light still didn't move. The wind suddenly stopped. A hush fell over the street. Are you getting it? Buzzy asked, his eyes raised to the window. Are you recording it? I think so, I said. I kept the camera raised in front of me. Held it there for at least another minute. Then I stopped recording and lowered the camera to my side. Let's see it, Buzzy said. He grabbed for the camera. This is awesome. Let's see what you got. I swung the camera out of his reach. Don't grab. Take it easy. You almost made me drop it. He took a step back. Sorry. Just excited. Come on, play the video. I raised the camera and turned the screen so we both could see it. I reached for the play button. I let out a cry as something smacked my hand. Ow! The camera went flying. Pain stung my hand and shot up my arm. I heard a sick crack as the camera smashed into a tree trunk. Buzzy and I watched it slide into the ground. Buzzy spun me around. Sammy, why did you do that? Why did you throw your camera? I didn't, I said, trying to shake the pain from my hand. Something hit me. Something slapped me hard and knocked the camera out. Buzzy stared hard at me. I didn't see anything. We both turned to the tree. Is the camera okay? Chapter 8. I dove toward the camera. My hand still stung from the slap. I dropped to my knees. It's totally destroyed, I told Buzzy. Look, it's completely bent. The lens had broken off and lay in the dirt beside the mangled camera body. Buzzy stepped up beside me, shaking his head. It had to be the wind, he murmured. No way, I said. Something hit my hand. I mean, like a real hard slap. It still stings. It looked like you threw the camera, Buzzy said. It hit the tree so hard. It hit the tree so hard. I reached for it. Whoa, I pulled my hand back. It's ice cold, Buzzy. Like it's frozen or something. He reached down and rubbed his fingers over it. Weird. I reached for it again. The camera was too cold to pick up. I climbed to my feet. Buzzy, I think I'm going home. He grabbed my soda. Look. He pointed to the top window of Marple House. Completely dark now. A chill ran down my back. A gust of wind sent a pack of dead leaves scuttling along the street like small animals. I'm definitely going home, I said. This is too weird. I started to walk away, but Buzzy raced ahead of me, turned, and blocked my path. You can't wimp out now. I just realized what the eerie green light in the window up there was about. It was a ghost, I said. A ghost warning us. Letting us know that he's watching us, waiting for us. Buzzy shook his head. No, it wasn't a ghost, Sammy. It was Robin. My mouth fell open. Huh? It had to be one of Robin's jokes, Buzzy said. He got here earlier, and he set the whole thing up to scare us. The green light. The dark shadow. So typical Robin, right? I gazed up at the front of Marple House, now completely dark. My mind was spinning. Robin always has to be the P first, Buzzy said. Always has to be better than everyone else. Always has to prove how he's so much smarter than everyone else. It's a typical Robin joke. I let out a long breath. You really think so? He just wanted to get the first scare in? For sure, Buzzy said. I'll bet you anything he's in that house right now, laughing about what a good scare he gave us. Maybe you're right, I said. Let's go find out. Buzzy gave me a gentle push, and we began walking toward Marple House. We'll tell Robin that his little trick in the window didn't scare us at all, Buzzy said. My heartbeat returned to normal. Maybe the wind just blew the camera out of my hand, I thought. We were at the edge of the front lawn when I stopped. I heard a shout behind us. Buzzy and I spun around, and I saw Robin halfway down the block, waving at us, followed by Summer and Todd. Hey, guys, wait up, Robin called. See any ghosts yet? Chapter 9. It wasn't Robin, I stammered at Buzzy. He nodded. Weird, really weird. Our 3 classmates came pulling up to us. Robin carried 2 long halogen flashlights, 1 in each hand. Todd had 2 spotlights on poles over his shoulder. He wore a mask with a big nose, a black mustache, and glasses. Summer wore a blue down polka and kept clapping her white fuzzy gloves together. It's cold, she said. It'll be colder in the house, Buzzy said. Ghosts always make the air colder. It's a scientific fact. Robin stepped up to me, lowered his head, and bit me in the neck. I let out a cry and jumped back. Robin grinned. He had a set of rubber fangs in his mouth. I rubbed my neck. Ow, that hurt. Of course it hurt. I'm a vampire. Summer rolled her eyes. I told these 2 guys they're not a costume party. We're here to do serious work. Todd cupped his hands around his mouth and shouted up to the house. Hey, ghosts, look out! We're coming to haunt you! Robin shoved him hard, causing him to topple off the curb. Todd struggled to keep hold of his spotlights. Hey, shut up, Todd, Robin snapped. What do you want to do? Scare the ghosts away? You can't scare ghosts, Todd murmured. It's their job to scare you. Duh. I thought about the boy who died in the house. The boy who burned so completely no ashes were left. Nothing left at all. Then I thought again about skipping the whole thing and going home. But Summer was watching me. I thought maybe you wouldn't come tonight, she said. I'm not here. It's my ghost, I said. She laughed. Hey, I made her laugh. Robin pulled his phone out. Give me a number, Sammy, he said. I hesitated. What for? He grinned that awful grin. So when you get scared and wet yourself, I can call your mommy to bring you a new pair of jeans. Todd, he hauled at that. Someone just shook her head. Robin, give him a break, Buzzy said. Hey, guys. Sammy came trotting across the street. She carried a large gray suitcase. The words official ghost hunter kid was stenciled on the side. Sammy wore an oversized black wool sweater over black tights. She had a blue wool ski cap pulled low over her forehead. Her breath steamed up in front of her. Were you waiting for me? Yeah, sure, Robin said. Actually, we were giving Sammy a last chance to chicken out. Sammy called at me. Is Robin on your case already? I can handle him, I lied. Robin pulled the wet rubber fangs from his mouth and wiped them on the side of my face. Thanks, Sammy. I didn't bring a Kleenex. Sammy clapped her fully white gloves together. Can we go inside? I'm freezing. We made our way through the opening in the tall hedge and walked up the driveway, our shoes crunching on the gravel. The whole world appeared to grow darker as we stepped into the deep shadow of the house, and the air grew at least 10 degrees colder, so cold it burned my face. Is it this cold because there are ghosts nearby? I promised myself I wouldn't ask questions like that, but I couldn't help it. 3 broken, cracked steps led up to the front porch. The porch floorboards creaked under our shoes. I helped Sammy drag the suitcase onto the porch. Through the front window, I could see only solid black. The front door was tall and wide, painted dark brown, and the paint cracked and peeling. Robin stepped up to the door. Crack? I accidentally said crack. I mean, creaked. Oh, no, it is cracked. Anyone home? Todd shouted. His voice rang out through the frozen air. Robin spun around angrily. Are you going to shut up? Can't you be serious? No, I can't. Todd did a crazy tap dance, his shoes scraping the porch floor. It looked more like stumbling than dancing. I told you, he's a nutcase. Sammy laughed. Todd is right, she said. It's Halloween night. We should have fun. I thought we wanted to trap some ghosts and get an A for our science study, Summer said. Sure, and have some fun, Sammy insisted. Robin grabbed a large doorknob on the front door. The others huddled close behind him. I hung back at the bottom of the porch stairs. I watched Robin turn the knob and lower his shoulder to the door. He groaned as he pushed forward. The door made a creaking sound. Robin jumped back. Hey! He uttered a sob cry. He lowered his shoulder to the door and gave another push. I saw the door start to move, but Robin uttered another cry and leaped back again. He turned to us, his eyes wide with surprise. What's wrong? Fuzzy asked. Robin swallowed. Someone is pushing back, he said breathlessly. I gasped. Huh? What do you mean? Robin replied in a low voice, almost a whisper. Someone on the other side of the door is pushing back. Summer edged away from the group. Sammy let the suitcase drop to the porch floor. Everyone was suddenly silent, all staring hard at the front door. I knew what Robin was doing. It was obvious he was pretending he couldn't open the door just to scare us. Typical Robin joke. Clever, but not clever enough to fool me. I gazed at Summer, who was biting her bottom lip, shivering from the cold. This was my chance to impress her. Let me try the door, I said. I climbed into the porch and pushed through the others. Robin, that's a dumb joke. I shoved him out of my way. I took a deep breath and grabbed the doorknob. I twisted it and gave the door a hard push. I felt it slide open, then it slammed back shut. I took my hand off the knob and staggered to the steps. Oh, wow, I murmured. Someone is pushing back on the door. Chapter 10. Sammy shuddered. This is getting scary, and we're not even in the house yet. She turned and stepped off the porch, and everyone followed her. One thing is sure, the ghost doesn't want us to come in, I said. My voice sounded hollow in the wet night air. I kept my eyes on the door, expecting it to swing open and the ghost to come roaring out. My body was tense, ready to run. Look on the bright side, Summer said. If there is a ghost in there, we will all get A's on our report. Summer is a straight A student, but I never realized she was so obsessed about grades. Didn't she even stop for a second and think of how dangerous this ghost could be? A rumble of thunder high overhead made me jump. I felt cold raindrops on my forehead. Todd squinted from Robin to me. You two aren't joking? You really felt something pushing back on the door? Robin motioned to the door. You try it. Todd shook his head. No, I believe you. Maybe we should call the whole thing off. That was my next thought, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. Under the rumble of thunder, this one closer, raindrops powdered the tall grass of the front lawn. The trees bent and shivered. This is why they make so many horror movies about Halloween night, I said. Robin grinned at me. Scared, Sammy? Want someone to hold your hand? Oh yes, he wants someone to hold his hand. Oh shoot, I'm starting to make fun of Sammy now. I think oh, I know why. I kind of might have just got attached to the bully right at the moment. Oops. Well, not my fault. Actually, kind of. Whatever, I actually got attached to the bully. You can get attached to any character. I thought he was just turning nice. Actually, no, I got attached to him because for once he wasn't lying. Okay, yeah, I can get attached to people that easily. I'm gonna go hate the bully again so I don't end up making fun of anybody. I could see the beam of light shooting up and down crazily as he ran. Robin took off after him. Todd, what are you doing? Where are you going? Gripped the flashlight tightly, I followed them to the next room. Todd stood in the front entryway. He spun to face us. What's your problem? I went to see if that ghost was still at the front door. I shone the light up and down over the door. Nothing there. Hey, Todd, ghosts are usually invisible, Sammy said quietly. She stepped up behind Robin and me. I just wanted to see for myself, Todd said. Why didn't you tell us first? Sammy asked. Todd shrugged in reply. We have to keep together, I said, for safety. I don't feel safe in the same room with you, Robin said. His idea of a joke. He headbutted me in the stomach, his other idea of a joke. I doubled over and staggered back to the wall. Summer rolled her eyes. Very mature. Robin stuck his tongue out at her. Robin was wasting time, I said, rubbing my stomach. Sammy is right. Let's go back in the den and make a plan, Sammy said. Where are we going to set up our equipment? An explosion of thunder shook the house. The flashlight fell from my hand and hit the floor. The light went out. I picked it up and slapped it. I let out a relieved sigh as the light flashed back on. Sammy and I think we saw a ghost in the attic window, Buzzy said. Maybe we should try up there. No, wait, Todd said. I'm not going up in the attic. That's where lightning strikes first. He's right, Samik said. We should stay downstairs. It's safer. Outside, a wave of rain washed against the front window. Lightning flickered in the distance. Maybe a bedroom, Summer said. Ghosts have to sleep, don't they? Or a room in back? Somewhere a ghost would hide. Todd pointed. Let's explore that back hall. See where it leads. Our shoes scraped the dusty floorboards as we stepped into the narrow hallway. I aimed the beam of light in front of us. It caught a thick nest of cobwebs hanging down over the hallway door. Watch out for spiders, Sammy, Robin warned. I couldn't see his face in the dark, but I knew he was grinning. Rooms on both sides of the hall had their doors closed. The walls were dark and stained. I moved the light along the molding near the ceiling. More cobwebs stretched out like a fisherman's net. The webs were covered with dead flies. I stopped to see if I could spy any spiders crawling through the tangles. When I turned, I saw that my friends were far ahead of me. I started to call to them, but stopped when I felt a rush of cold air at my side. Something soft and cold brushed my face, and I gasped when I heard a hoarse, whispered voice in my ear. Sammy, I'm watching you. Alright, now that's a perfect cliffhanger. Bye.